Recording in progress.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Alex here from CyberCode. I hope all of you have already grabbed your lunch because later we are going to have about 1 hour session, 1 hour to 1.5 hour session to share with you about the stock investment. So from here, we have our trainer, Mr. Caleb. So he will be the one who is going to share with you about the stock investment. So let me introduce Caleb. Caleb, I pass to you.
Okay,
Please
Ken,
use
thank
your
you.
slides.
Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you again. All right, so let me share the screen. Can you hear me, Alex? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, once again, nice to meet you. And then thank you for time for being here today. I know that some of you are busy. It's lunchtime, but you still chose to with me today. So I appreciate it very, very much. 最亲爱的朋友们，大家下午好！非常开心你们能抽空你们的宝贵时间来上这个中午的线上研讨会。希望说今天我们可以学得更多，OK？关于这个新加坡、香港还有这个美国的市场。So before I start, as usual, okay, please allow me to share with you a little bit about myself. So that it will benefit the new member lah, huh? For those of you who already know me, please bear with me for a while. All right. So 在我还没有开始之前，请允许我介绍我自己一下。所以这个会对新的朋友有帮助。OK，如果你已经认识了我，当然感谢你认识了我这样久。All right. Before I begin, like what I mentioned, please allow me to share with you a little bit about myself. Now, before that, I was in the IT industry actually. So I still remember my IT manager actually put me inside the server room like this one, so that my my IT manager can go back on time lah. Okay, does it sound familiar to you? Okay, does it sound familiar to you? So it sound familiar to you? Please type yes, please. Okay, so I got to stay back to do the overtime, and during that time, the computer was so big, the server was so noisy inside the server room, and then I feel that the job was not suitable for me. So I begin to look for other alternative, and then I realized that most of the richest person in the world, they actually own their company and they also own their company share, namely Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs. Okay, so these are the big name. They own their company, and then at the same time they also own their company share. So I told myself I want to be involved in the business, but during that time I had no money to set up the company. So the easier way is to be involved in the stock market through stockbroker. So I begin to get my remiser license during that time. And I still remember that I took more than 1 year to get my remiser license. My colleague in Philips Security, who are very smart, they only need 3 months to get the license. But I come from a very ordinary family. Personally, I don't like study, and I also don't like exam. So that's why I took more than 1 year to get my remiser license. And what I want to share with you is that as long as you have the passion, you have the dream, just go for it. Never give up. Okay? That's why you still be able to see me. What if I give up halfway? You won't be able to see me anymore today. If I can do it, so do you, even though in the stock market. So that's my message to every one of you lah. So 当初我是在这个电脑 公司做工，OK，我还记得我的经理把我丢进去这个电脑室里面，所以你可以看到这些电脑以前的电脑会比较吵闹会比较大型，所以当时候很无助啊，我觉得那时候的工作不适合我，然后我就开始做了一些功课。then 我就发觉到很多有钱人，尤其是这个西方国家比尔盖茨啦，还有这个巴菲特啊，他们都拥有自己的公司，而且他们也是拥有自己的公司的股票。所以我告诉我自己说，我要在这个做一些生意，就是跟他们一样开公司。可是没有本钱，那时候没有本钱，所以最后想到一个方法，最简单、最容易的，就是通过这个股票行来成为这个 stock broker，所以那个是最简单的，又不用钱，and so 那时候我就开始去考试本身我是从这个普通家庭出身，我本身不是很喜欢考试，我也不是很喜欢读书啦但是 OK 我没有放弃，因为这个是我的梦想。虽然我拿到这个 license 的时候，我花了差不多1年多的时间才拿到。OK，在汇利证券，我的同行他们非常聪明的其实他们只是花了3个月就拿到 license 了，所以我超过1年过后才拿到 license。所以在这边想跟大家分享的话，就是说，如果你有梦想啊，不管你几岁不要放弃，好不好？不要放弃如果我能做到的话，我希望说你们也是可以做到，OK，好不好？所以当时候我的薪水才1350块，也是很无助。其实这个薪水太低了，那时候也是导致我要转行这个是一个出发点来的。Alright, so I begin to become a full-time remiser in 2010. I still remember that actually stock market actually changed my life lah. Reason is because that not only stock market helped me to make money, but it also helped me to make a lot of good friends. I met a lot of mentor that allowed me to shorten my learning curve. OK，所以当你跳出来，从你的工作或者是从我的工作那时候跳出来自己做的话，在这个金融行业，我其实很荣幸的认识到很多新的朋友，还有很多这个成功人士那时候他们就会劝告我说，诶，什么东西应该做，什么东西不应该做，其实帮助了我很多，因为我在最短的时间达到我的目标。所以我个人认为的话，如果你要成功，要做任何事的话，我希望说你可以参一些比较成功的人士，因为他们给你的意见会比较实在了这个是实话实说了And that's why I say you have to mix with the right people if you want to be successful in any area, including stock market, including stock trading. So that is why you are here today to listen to my webinar about stock market update. So you must mix with the right people if you want to be, successful in certain area. So that's my message to you. And in 2016, together with my team, we were lucky to be recognized by Philip Top Management to allow us to open the first Philip Investor Center branch at the Jurong East area. Because of our track record, we has been with Philip Security more than 10 years, and we still with Philip Security as of now. And it also our track record, the way we serve our client, the way we do things. That's why we were recognized by Philip Top Management to allow us to open the branch at the Jurong East area. So imagine if a remiser who have no background, who have no experience, who have no track record, do you think the top management of Philip Security will allow them to open the branch at the Jurong East area? The answer is no lah. Okay, so that is why investment is a long-term journey. you need a very solid team to support your investment journey. Maybe we are the one that you are looking for. 所以在2016年的时候，我们很荣幸的拿到这个机会，因为汇利证券的高层看中我们的诚恳，还有我们的努力，他们允许我们开这个分行在夜郎东的地区。所以当时候很多这个stock broker 还有这个 advisor，他们也是想开这个分行。最后我们的团队拿到这个机会，最后我们是第一支团队拿到这个机会，原因是我们的 track record， 还有我们的诚恳，还有我们的真诚所以这个机会最后我们还是拿到。最后我是想说，投资是一个长期的这个策略所以如果你还是很无助还是在股市里亏钱的话，希望说我的团队可以帮到你了。And 如果你想要得到更多的讯息的话，其实你可以 contact 我们的 office 的朋友。OK，我也是了解说你们也是有收到一些我们的 WhatsApp 的讯息，所以我们的 WhatsApp 就是我们的 contact 的手机号码了所以如果你们有什么事情想要了解的话，其实可以通知我们或者是 contact 我们，好不好？So I also one of the regular webinar. I also one of the regular YouTube channel sharing. And just for your informations, in Philips Equity we have many stockbroker, and I just want to highlight to you that my team member is actually called Well Hero. OK， 所以我的团队名称是叫 Well Hero。你可以看到这个 logo 吗？OK， 这个 logo 的话 ，Well Hero 就是我们夜郎东团队的名称所以有些人他误会说是其他有些就是不认识的人其实是Well Hero 其实是我们夜郎东团队的名称所以如果你看到这个 Well Hero的 logo WhatsApp 给你们的话，其实是我们的的伊朗东的团队只是跟大家说一声一下好不好？不然的话你们不知道Well Hero 是什么东西来的，可以吗？So酒吧的朋友们也是非常感谢这个酒吧的 DJ 了其实因为这个酒吧的 DJ 给我了这个机会，让我认识了很多新的酒吧的听众或者是朋友，非常感恩本身我也是很喜欢就是认识一些朋友新朋友，尤其是一样想法的朋友了就是在股票这个股票这个话题的想法。So 非常感谢 ，OK， 再一次非常感谢酒吧的DJ 给我这个机会。So today, what we are going to learn？今天我们学到什么东西？So today, what is our objective? Alright. So number one, okay, I will do the homework for you. So what I mean is that, okay, before I begin the webinar, I spend a lot of time to do some research to look at the market. And for example, yesterday, U.S. Federal Reserve had made some decision. So later we will discuss about what they have been talking about, especially the yesterday Federal Reserve decision. So that's why you can see market was volatile last night. Alright， 所以我会就是说，在我还没有开始之前，就是我花了很多时间去做这个research，做很多功课了Then 比如说昨晚这个美联储他们的有一些报道关于这个美国市场，所以导致这个新加坡市场还有这个美国市场都是下调的所以等一下我们会商讨一些东西，就是说美联储所说的东西，OK，然后 我们才判断说是否整个市场的趋势，OK？所以今天我们会学到这些东西，然后 OK，so number two I will talk about individual stock，OK？And then sector, right? And also I will help you to analyze your own stock, analyze，所以我会讲到一些个股，然后一些板块，and 当然也是会帮你看一下你的股票，OK，analyze your own stock，but 当然不是每个股票了哈，所以我会选一些股票来做参考，OK，so of course it's not every stock, right? Because of the time limitation. So I hope that you can understand now, huh? So I will choose the stock randomly. Okay, I will choose the stock randomly and then to analyze the stock for you. And number four, okay, so number four, I will use so number four, I will use technical analysis. So I will use technical analysis to analyze the stock and then to identify the support level and the resistance level. Right? So stock that I prefer usually is uptrend. Of course, we want to buy when the stock is pulled back. So we want to know when the stock is pulled back, okay, that is when we want to buy 了哦。所以等一下我也是会用一些技术分析来跟大家就是说分享一些股票，用技术分析来分析一些股票，然后找出他们的买入的讯号，还有卖出的讯号，OK。所以这个是非常关键的，因为说我们不是希望说买在高点，OK，所以它回调的时候我们买进，所以这个的话我们一定要看这个图表了哦，来做决定。So 今天我们会学到这个东西。So today this is what we are going to learn today. Alright, so I hope that you can stay until the end of the session. And then time frame, okay? As you know, I always repeat the same time frame because this time frame is really, really useful for me. Because before buying and after buying, I always refer to this time frame. All right. So I hope that this time frame will help you in your investment. 所以我每次跟大家分享的话，其实是同样的东西哦，英文叫做 consistency 啦。So if you have found one thing that it work for you, then you just continue to do it repeatedly. 哦，所以如果你找到一个对的方法的话，then 你就继续的同样的做下去，你明白吗？所以做股票的话也是一样，如果这个东西有帮助到我的话，我其实会同样的用回它哦。所以这个 time frame 非常重要，你要了解说，不是每个股票都可以拿来做长期投资，有些股票只是拿来做短期、中期，你要明白，所以每个股票都不一样。就是好像我们的孩子一样，他们每个人的个性都不一样，所以你要找出他们的特点哦，才来下药，你明白吗？这样才有效。所以一样的哦，股票每一只都不一样，所以你要找出他们的特点，然后你才就是你才放药，就是说你想要用什么策略哦。所以个股都不一样。So what I mean is that now in stock market there are many stock. Okay, each of the stock are unique actually. Reason is because that not every stock can buy for long term. certain stock is only for short term, certain stock is only for mid-term trading. So you need to understand the time frame for you to make decision, because a lot of people, especially the retail investor, their perception is to buy for long term and they want to keep the stock for their grandchildren. Okay, so that's why they hold the stock, but the stock that they were holding keep going down. Reason is because, for example, if you think that today this stock is good, it doesn't mean that next year, the following year, 5 years later, the same stock that you are talking about will be good. 你要了解说，今天你所买的股票，你以为说可以拿来做长期投资，其实是错误的。为什么呢？你要了解说，公司是会改变的，公司会被淘汰的。如果这个公司没有做改变的话，OK，它就会被淘汰。可是你买的股票，当时候你做了很多功课，你觉得它的产品很好，你觉得它的公司很好。但是你要明白说，现在是 Internet 的 era，OK，网络的世界，很多东西改变得很快，所以如果这家公司无法改变的话，它的股票就会开始下跌。所以你要时常的，就是关注这些公司的股票，他们的运作啦。如果你们是用基本面的话，你们就要看他们的报道啦，所以如果你不适合看报道的话，那你就要看图表，每个人都不一样，你了解吗？So every one of us also unique. Some prefer to look at the research report. Some people also prefer to look at the earning report. All right, but personally, I will, look at the stock chart to determine when to buy and when to sell, because stock chart show us the real data. Okay, because stock chart is driven by the human psychology behavior, and therefore, if you can understand the human psychology behavior pattern in the stock chart, you can take advantage of it, and then you can make money from the stock market. 所以我们看的图表其实是真正的数据，还有你们看的蜡烛其实也是真正的数据就是有人在操作。所以这些人的话，每个人其实我们也是有我们的 pattern。有些人他喜欢去吃有些人就是说他不喜欢吃肉那有些人喜欢吃肉，then 所以这些 pattern 都不一样个人的 pattern 不一样，所以这些人他们去炒股的话，你就会看到，他的 pattern 是从这个蜡烛或者是图表那边会出现，所以你抓到他们的 pattern 的话，then 你就可以从中那边赚钱。So that is my message to you 啦。Okay, so that's why looking at the stock chart is very important. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Federal Reserve what we call that meeting decision last night. So I think some of you already know the Federal Reserve is not going to increase the interest rate for this time. Okay, for this time. 所以昨晚的这个美联储的报道他们已经决定了不会调高这个利率暂时不会调高了，就是9月份不会调高。所以接下来11月份跟12月份我们还不确定 ，OK？ 因为11月份还有这个12月份还有这个美联储的 meeting，OK？ 所以最重要在这个 meeting 里面他们有 ，so the most important part is that in this meeting, right, the Federal Reserve actually pointing out two things, okay? All right, so the policy rate are anticipated to remain higher for longer period. All right, so what does that mean? That means, okay, they are not going to reduce the interest rate, okay, for any time soon. Okay, they are not going to reduce the interest rate for any time soon. All right, 所以很多人就是说， 会告诉我们说，诶，这个利率有可能到顶部了哦，美联储有可能会降息哦。其实美联储其实没有提到降息这个东西，all right? So what I mean is that okay, the Federal Reserve they never talk about reduce the interest rate, okay, because they have not done the increase of the interest rate yet. All right, they have never talked about reduce of the interest rate. So when this word, okay, came out, remain higher for a longer time period. So that's why the stock market is selling down lah. Okay. 因为有这个词的话，因为从这个美联储说出这样的词哦，这个利率哦，有可能会比这个比较高的利率哦，有可能会就是暂时哦不会调低，他们不会调低这个利率了哦，有可能会持久一些。所以这个词的话，对市场来说是对这个股票市场来说，并不是一个好的讯息了哈，所以导致昨晚这个美国大跌，所以你可以看到今天新加坡也是大跌 ，right? So the Federal Reserve official also are not expecting to cut the rate in 2024. So 很明显哦，very obvious 啦 ，alright? First thing they say they will remain higher for a longer period, and then they be specific, right? They are not going to cut the rate in 2024. 所以明年2024年的话，他们也是不会调低这个利率哦。所以这个利率的话会持久啦哦，这个比较偏高的利率会持久哦。所以第二的话，这个也是不好的讯息，所以也是导致这个股市下跌。All right, as much as they anticipating when they updated their forecast in June. All right, so this is what they have been discussed. Okay, so it's a very what we call that a message that not really good for a stock market. Okay, so that's why the stock market has been selling down. All right, so that's why I say anything can happen. 所以我跟大家分享过，就是什么事情都会发生啊，在股市。虽然下半年我是看好这个股市哦，所以但是你要明白说，股票不是一条线直上哦，它是会回调，因为有这个坏消息。OK，所以 that's why 你一定要做好准备。So that's why you must plan your trade, alright? Because like what I mentioned many times, okay, although I remain what we call that optimistic for this half what we call that second half of the stock market, but market, you know, anything can happen. Like for example, the news that was announced last night that caused the US market begin to sell down. All right. So again, we look at this historical data return again. So it's quite obvious. All right. September is really a bad month. Okay. September is really a bad month. All right. So this is 所以历史数据不简单重复了，但惊讶的就是说他们是会很相似哦，所以这个东西的话很难讲。OK，虽然之前我有给你看另外一个数据哦，就是说如果8月份是不好月份，通常9月份都是会好的月份。OK。所以你可以看到东西是会改变的 ，alright， 东西会改变的，所以你可以看到现在9月哦是不好 ，OK，so that's why most of the what we call that investor still think that September is the bad month, and it really happened right now, right? Okay, so although I show you this data based on the historical data, alright. although based on this data, it mentioned that if August is the bad month, usually the September is positive month, but it doesn't happen this time. Okay, it doesn't happen this time. So that's why we need to plan our trade properly. OK， 了解吗？所以什么东西都会改变了哦，所以你要做好准备。All right， 但是接下来的话，10月份 ，OK， will be a good month. All right， October will be a good month. 所以虽然9月份是不好的月份，其实也是提醒你说，也是应该准备进场的时候，如果这个股票在这几天或者是这几个星期继续下跌的话，其实也是给我们一个很好的机会买进。Okay? Now, although I say September is a bad month, it actually gives us the opportunity to buy. You get what I mean? As long as you don't buy too early lah. Okay, so you still need to have some knowledge to look at the chart to buy at the right time. All right, because based on the historical data, October will be a good month. Hopefully, we buy near the bottom on September, and then when it comes to October, the market begin to rebound. 可以吗？所以我是希望说是这样啦 ，OK， 哦，就是说虽然 OK， 我再重复啊，虽然9月份是不好月份，可是它也是给我们机会买入哦，趁低买入，你明白吗 ？OK， 所以你趁低买入在9月份的时候 ，then 10月份你就可以开始收割了 ，All right。虽然讲的时候是容易，但是做的时候不容易。Okay, so when we talk is easy lah, when you do then it's difficult. So that's why you need to have experience. All right, you need to have experience. So again, don't be too sad lah. That's what I mean. Don't be too sad. So that's why market will have up and down, up and down. Okay, so as long as you have sufficient knowledge, you should be able to catch the right stock. Okay, so next is the job opening, okay, has been declined recently, right? So this is actually good, okay, this is actually good for what we call that Federal Reserve not to increase the interest rate recently. All right, because based on the data, it has managed, okay, to reduce the job opening. All right, so what does that mean? That means if let's say previously, if the job opening is high, that means the spending power will be high. So when the spending power is high, people keep buying goods, people keep spending, then it will increase the inflation. So when the job opening decline, the spending power will be reduced. Okay, when the spending power will be reduced, it will help to control the inflations. Okay, so that's why recently or last night, Federal Reserve decided not to increase the interest rate. One of the reasons is because the job opening is declining. All right, 所以这个数据的话 ，job opening 最近是回调了哦，所以其实这个 job opening 其实是其中一个原因哦，美联储决定没有调高这个利率 ，OK， 这个是其中一个原因哦，好不好 ？All right. So 3 simple steps for choosing the stock. Okay. I want to show you the simple step. Okay. After talking much about the US market. Okay. So next thing is to zoom in more detail how I choose the stock. Okay. 所以这个比较简单的做法，我是想跟大家分享了哈。每一次我选股票的话，我会是怎样的选法？Okay, so first thing first, you need to look at the big picture, right? Big picture, okay? And then second step, after looking at the big picture, you identify the best sector. And then thirdly, okay? Then thirdly, you screen for a stock, okay? That means you look for a stock based on the big picture and based on the best sector. So what do I mean by big picture? So big picture 的话，通常我是会看这个指数啦，这个海指啦 S&P 500啦，美国的纳斯达克，还有这个恒生指数。所以比如说你只是买这个新加坡股票的话 then 当然你是会看这个海指啦。同时的话，我是建议你说也是看一些美国的指数，因为你要了解说美国的指数美国的波动也是会影响新加坡的股市 ，correct？ So what I mean is that if you only buy Singapore stock, obviously you still need to look at the STI index, but my suggestion to you is that you also look at the US index, for example, S&P 500 or NASDAQ, because very obvious, US market will influence other market, for example, Singapore market. Okay, that is for sure. So that's why before you buy, okay, please look at this index. Okay, if the index is overbought, then of course you have to be careful. If the index is oversold, then you can prepare to buy in. Just like, for example, this few days, okay, market has been selling down. It actually, it gives us the opportunity to buy, right? 其实如果你看这几天的话，回调的话，其实也是告诉我们说一个机会买进，可是问题是在几时买进那个我们等一下才确定才确定好不好？ But 整体来说，我们知道说整体来说每个市场都是下跌回调then 我们的心态就是要调好就是要做准备几时要进场 alright? So that is the key message when we look at the big picture, alright? So next, okay, we take a look at the big picture. So 我们先看一些指数。So 这个是 STI 指数。So this is a STI index, and very obvious STI index is actually moved in the sideways. Alright? So what does that mean when the stock market move in the sideways or when the index move in the sideways? That means, okay, that means your strategy is to buy near the support level. And then to sell near the peak or near the resistance. Alright? 所以这个告诉我们海指其实是走横盘的状况。当它走横盘的状况then 你的做法就要怎样做法？就是说，当你在低位买进then 当它上的时候有阻力的时候，你就开始要套利如果你没有套利的话，它会跌回它会跌回。所以现在它的趋势就是走横盘的状况，它没有走就是走这个上升趋势的状况，你明白吗？如果它走上升趋势的状况，你可以买然后持股，但是海指它没有走上升趋势的状况，它是走横盘的状况。横盘的状况就是我们的做法就是要在从底部买进，然后要在顶部卖出如果你没有在顶部卖出会怎样？它就下回了所以你可以看到它一直重复跌回，然后又在反弹，跌回反弹，跌回反弹，跌回反弹。所以你可以看到现在的做法就是跟以前不一样以前是因为很多股票是比较便宜 alright? 所以你可以买来持股But now, like what I mentioned, STI actually move in a sideways, so it's not really suitable for you to buy and hold for a longer period. So usually, okay, based on this sideways market, it's best for you to you know do midterm lah, okay, midterm. All right, so that means if you manage to buy near the support level, then you must try to sell near the resistance level. Okay, that is how you make money. All right, so depending on your strategy lah, so if you are using price action, obviously you buy near support, sell near the resistance，所以也是要看个人啦。如果你是买这个 dividend 股票的话，then 通常有些人的做法是说，希望说买在比较便宜的价位，然后持股。但是你要明白，就是你要买对的股票了你要买对的股票。如果是用我的策略 price action 的话，我的做法是会买在这个 support level，然后卖出在这个 resistance level，买在 support，卖出在这个 resistance，买在 support，卖出这个 resistance，OK？So 这个是 big picture, alright? So next is S&P 500, alright? So you can see that S&P 500 begin to break down from the symmetrical triangle, alright? From a symmetrical triangle, okay? So they also break below the 50-day moving average. So now the 100-day moving average will become a support level, right? So 今晚我们看美国股票会是怎样的做法？当然，所以它的支撑的话是差不多是在这条红色线上面，差不多是4370左右。All right. So it's quite obvious last night was a big sell down. So investor is disappointed with the Federal Reserve, okay, message actually. All right. So we can see that September, right? September it went down 2.9%. 9月9月1号开始到现在，这个 S&P 500是下跌2.98%。OK， 虽然之前我给你看的数据比如说之前给你看的数据就是这个数据这个数据显示说，如果8月不好的话，9月会好。现在是相反现在是看这个9月其实是不好已经证实了。Okay, so already confirmed. All right, September is not a good month. Okay, for US. So you can see August it went up 4%. August went up 4%. September begin from the 1st September, it went down 2.9%, and the next support is 4,370. Right, so it actually gives us an opportunity to buy also. All right, so maybe tonight or tomorrow night, okay, maybe you just need to watch out for any opportunity. 可以吗？ So Nasdaq Composite, all right, so Nasdaq Composite also they choose to break down instead of breakout. Okay, break down from the symmetrical triangle. So now they also near the support level. Okay, so Nasdaq component 的话，它其实是在这个 support level 上面。Right, so we'll see how tonight. Okay, so if the price continue to went down, the next support will be 13,204. Okay, so this is a Nasdaq Composite. All right, so let me remove all the drawing first so that it will make the chart more easier to read. All right, So this is the so it has been break down a symmetrical triangle, and then price continue to go down, right? So this is a support level. So the next support level is here. So 这个告诉我们什么？这个告诉我们也是一个机会买进哦。刚才我有告诉，就是跟大家分享，虽然9月份不是一个好的月份，其实给我们机会买进，因为10月份是如果通过这个历史性的数据的话，它是有点相似啊，相似。如果它这个历史数据重复的话，then 希望说10月份它是会开始反弹。所以10月份开始反弹的话，当然你是在9月尾的时候进场会比较适合啦，但是还是要看图表啊。所以不要跟住日期盲目的进场，还是要看这个图表来做决定，是否要在哪一点进场，好不好？所以我的责任就是告诉你们说，诶，它的支撑差不多是在13184左右哦。如果今晚它有跌破这个支撑呢，明白吗？OK，所以给它在差不多有可能是在给它1-2天的时间看。1-2天的时间。Alright, so this is a Nasdaq component. Alright, so again, Hang Seng Index. 所以 Hang Seng Index 的话，其实还是走软的状况。OK, so Hang Seng Index is still very weak, although the China government have come out with a series of what we call that recovery package for a stock market, including reduce the stamp duty. The market has still have no reactions, all right? But recently, the China government begin to detain some shareholder from the company because of their liquidations of the stock. That means some of the shareholder, they are selling their stock, okay, in a very big chunk, all right? So they are being detained for investigation. Reason is because that the China government already give out or already announced that they want to, to help to recover the China market, all right? But there are still some company shareholder selling their stock, all right? So that is not a good sign, okay, for China government. So that's why the China government take action to detain this what we call that shareholder. So you can see that the China government is actually put in the effort, all right, and they really wanted to help to recover the China stock market and the Hong Kong stock market. And recently, if you look at the China economic data, it also has been stabilized. Okay, China economic data has been stabilized. All right. So what does that mean? Okay, that means for the China market and the Hong Kong market to be recover, I believe it's just a matter of time. 所以我们还是一句话之前是在哪里反弹，它就会在哪里开始。所以去年的话，其实是在1月11号1月开始反弹，所以这一次是否也是会在11月1号开始反弹呢？OK，所以历史数据的话不简单重复了，但是有时候它会很惊讶的话，很相似。OK，所以我们很期待这边有可能在这边。 hopefully, so this is my drawing begin 可以吗？所以这个是我的 prediction 然后这个是11月份。Alright，所以我也是一直看好这个中国市场我也是希望说，它会涨我也是希望说，我相信你们有经验的话，也是会有可能会同意我的说法，因为股票有起有落当这个股票下跌的太多的时候它的反弹就会越大这个是必然的你们有经验的话，你们去看一些它的之前的图表了所以你可以看到之前是33000，OK，所以现在差不多是17000、18000，所以香港跟中国这个股市是属于非常便宜所以如果你现在不买的话，难道你要等它上的时候买吗？可是你要有耐心You have to be a very patient，OK，you have to be very patient，alright，可以吗？所以我这个是我的看法了这个是我的看法，所以you must be patient，你要有很大的耐心，可以吗？Alright。So next, so 现在我们做一个结论结论就是说SDI pullback其实整体来说全部 pullback 了这个的话是flat已经下了很久then is weak alright is it November bottoming alright 所以我们是看 pullback is it opportunity so pullback可以吗？所以这个就是告诉我们 stand by 了。stand by stand by 进场，stand by 进场，所以我们要观察这几天我们要观察这几天，如果它有大量的反弹的话，我觉得是可以开始买进一些可以吗？Alright, so it's very obvious now market is pulling back again. Is give us opportunity to buy, so we have to be standby. Alright, to buy. Okay, so we will monitor this few day 啦。Okay, we will monitor this few day. 可以吗？Okay, then after that, what happened? After that, we look at the sector performance. 所以我们就是要看哪一些板块的表现会比较好。所以股票的话有很多板块了有科技板块，有医疗板块等等。Alright, so usually we will rank the sector performance and then focus on the top 3 stock. Okay, top 3 best stock. Top 3 best sector. Alright, so we'll focus on the top 3 best sector, and then after that, we'll identify individual stock. Alright, so 我们就看这个 sector performance. OK, 所以这个 sector performance 的话是是9月11号，所以我们是先看最新的。所以我们是看最新的 So this year-to-date sector performance. Year-to-date sector performance, communication services is number 1. Information technology, okay, 35. So you can see information technology has been reduced. 你可以看到很明显这个 IT 的板块其实有回调。Then consumer discretionary, okay, followed by industry, okay, industry, right, is picking up. Energy, it also picking up, alright. 所以能源的话也是开始反弹 ，OK， 因为为什么呢？因为原油有上涨 ，OK。So the energy also recover. Reason is because that the crude oil has been spiked up the price. The crude oil price has been spiked up 了 ，OK。所以你可以看到这些数据就是告诉我们说，我们应该focus 在哪一个板块。所以这个是一年呢，一年的数据。所以现在我们就是 zoom into 一个月 ，right？ So 一个月的话，我们可以看到 communication services number 1， energy 是 number 2。其实能源的股票已经开始反弹了。所以比如说就是上2个星期，我也是跟大家分享过，就是 energy 已经开始跑了。所以 that's why 你可以看到新加坡的 REX International 上很多 ，alright。虽然我没有跟大家分享这个 REX International， 可是如果你看这个板块 energy 的话，它开始反弹，意思是说这个能源的股票已经开始转上 ，alright。So it's very obvious alright。So you can see that. So this is 11th of September. Okay, information technology during that time last week was 41. So now it's 35. Okay, consumer discretionary last week is 35. Now is 30. Okay, so energy is picking up. Okay, energy last week was 2%. Okay, so if you look at the monthly performance, so monthly performance, all right, energy was 0.7% last week. If you look at this week, energy ranked number 2, all right, 2.7%. OK， 所以我们先要看的就是能源的股票，明白吗？能源的股票，当然一些科技股票的话，因为科技股票也是大跌嘛，所以这些科技股票的话也是可以看。All right. So what I mean is that, okay, based on the sector performance, we can conclude that energy sector is recovering. Okay. So you might want to take a look some of the energy stock, right? And then communication services. Okay. Of course, IT sector has been selling down. It also gives us opportunity to buy lah. Okay. So that's why I say IT sector, right? 35%. Last week is 40%. Now they drop to 35%. 可以吗？所以这些板块的话，告诉我们，这些板块就是告诉我们 ，right？ OK。所以这些板块的话，就是告诉我们说，哎，IT， then communication services， right？ Consumer discretionary， right？ Then 第4个是 energy，OK，energy。所以 IT 的话有什么？IT 的话有什么股票？IT 的话有 Apple， 还有什么？Apple 还有 Microsoft。 OK communications services 有什么consumer services 是 Meta OK Facebook Google OK and then consumer discretionary 的话我们有 Amazon then 最后是 Tesla TSLA alright energy 的话美国 SLB OK 还有吗 VISD OK 新加坡的话是什么新加坡的话是 Rex 啊是吗 Rex International OK alright so now based on this sector performance okay then you zoom into the detail to find out the stock alright so this is the blue chip from the US market alright IT we have Apple Microsoft communications we have Meta Google and then followed by the consumer discretionary we have Amazon and Tesla energy in US we have应该是 SBL 等一下我看一下 SBL 还是 SLB SBL SLB yeah SLB 对 SLB SLB VISD VIST OK 所以这些都是 energy 股了所以还是很强势 VISD 在新加坡的话我们有 REC 是小股 REC International 是小股 alright 所以今天就回调 OK 回调所以如果它有跌到这个 support level 的话其实你们可以关注一下 alright but REC International 是不适合拿来做长期投资啦哦因为它是跟住这个原油的趋势哦，它跟住原油的趋势，如果原油有涨，它就涨；原油跌的话，它就跌。你明白吗？所以它的波动，不是很稳定哦，就是不适合做长期了哦。所以它是小股 ，right？ So just take note. Okay. Right. So this is how I do things and how I select the stock. All right. Right. So before I move forward to my watch list, okay, let me introduce you my mastering price action courses. Again, I hope for those of you who already attended my class, please recommend this class to your friend, family member, or your colleague. Okay, because currently there is still a subsidy up to 70%, and then the remaining 30% you can claim using the skill future. So the subsidy is not permanent. Okay, the government will terminate the grant anytime soon. All right. So if you don't take the action right now, then it's a very what we call that. You miss out the opportunity. And for your skill future, if you don't use your skill future, I believe government will take back. So that's why you must use because it's already giving to you. All right. And this class is different from other class because if you go outside, some people, they will charge you $4,000 to $5,000 for teaching you the same thing, similar thing, but in here, you get the subsidy up to 70% and 30% you can claim using the skill future. So you think about it, why not? Okay, because you have to understand if you have attended some other class before, it doesn't mean that the strategy will be the same because stock market is dynamic. Stock market keep changing. So that's why you need to keep upgrading yourself. 所以你要了解说股票市场它都会随时改变哦。 之前你上过了的课程有可能已经过期了，所以你一定要再重新复习过，或者是就是学习新的东西。And now 现在它的 subsidy 是有78%，OK？另外38%的话，你可以用 SkillsFuture 来付了整体来说，如果你可以用 SkillsFuture 还有这个78%的 grant，其实你上这个课程是属于免费。但如果你去外面的话，有一些导师他是算你4000到5000块，连你自己要给钱，你算一下啦，你想一下哪里比较划算，对吗？所以当然这里的话会比较划算啦。So next, okay, the stock watch list that I have is SD Engineering. Still good, all right. So the SD Engineering, okay, when is the resistance? Are they near the resistance? Almost Almost. All right. 所以它会突破吗？ Will they break through? All right. Okay. So will the price break through $4? Don't know yet lah. Okay. We don't know yet. All right. But so far, right now, the stock is still pretty good. Okay. So the stock is still strong, and then followed by Singapore Bank. Okay, Singapore Bank is dropping, so that it gives us the opportunity to buy lah for midterm. Okay, 所以之前有买进的人我相信你们已经套利了。So previously I talked about when the price was here， 差不多是12块3毛之前，所以如果你们有买进的话，通常在这样的价位的话，通常比较多人是做中期啦，他们是会在这边卖出 ，alright， okay。So of course, if you manage to buy at the very cheap price during the COVID-19, then you no need to worry lah. You can continue to hold to collect the dividend. But however, if you look at the price right now, is considered high. So when the price is considered high, usually for me, I will do midterm. So that means I will buy near the support level and then sell near the resistance, right? So it's quite consistent. Buy near support, okay, and then sell when the price hit the high, okay. 所以有些人是做中期啦，因为他们觉得股票这个银行股比较高了，所以他们是比较喜欢做中期。所以我跟大家分享，就是每个人都不一样有些人他是买来做长期，长期的话也是可以，希望说他的股票可以跌回这个黄色线差不多是12块的话，会比较漂亮的价位，OK， 可以吗？So 这个是 OCBC and we take a look UOB. All right. So I did mention to everyone, Singapore's bank is the strongest bank stocks, okay, because the price is sloping up, okay. Reason is because our Singapore dollar is very strong, all right. So you can see when the price hit the resistance, it begin to pull back, all right. So it's very obvious, okay. So what if the price drop here? Then maybe it gives us opportunity to buy again, right? For midterm, okay, for midterm. 所以现在它的股价已经很高，算是很高了所以 that's why 如果你问我的话，通常我是会做中期，做中期。当然，如果你是在低点买进的话，以前是在低点买进的话，then 你就不需要去看图表了， 你收住，就是收股息就好，可以吗？Alright. So for those of you who miss out, okay, then you can only do midterm lah. Oh, midterm will be suitable. Reason because the price is considered high. Alright. And one thing I repeat again is because of Sing dollar is strong. So that's why the stock price of the Singapore bank is still considered strong. Okay. So very obvious. Okay. This is a resistance as well. So 接下来是 DBS。所以你可以看到这几天下了很多 right? So this few days they pull down a lot lah, DBS. Okay. So when is the support? Somewhere around here, I think. All right, another one is here. So there are two levels of support. One is $33. The other one is $32. Okay. So these are the two levels. So again, the price is very obvious. Right. So hit resistance, pull back. So if you manage to bought near the low price during the COVID, then congratulations to you. So you just hold and collect the dividend. Huh? But if you miss out, then if you want to buy, then you need to buy for midterm lah, okay? Because the price is considered high. Okay, 可以吗？ So this is a bank stock followed by 扬子江。扬子江今天有反弹。Okay, 扬子江rebound I think today. Yeah, it rebound. So this stock is still strong, okay, although it was pulled back last 2 weeks, but then it managed to recover, okay, but now hitting the resistance again. Alright, 所以1.7毛4，现在是一个阻力了哦，它会突破吗？很难讲，所以要看 ，OK。所以今天是最强的股票了哈，所以如果它今天没有跌的话，意思是说有可能它会突破了哦，因为它是其中一只最强的股票。今天很多只股票是跌幅，只有扬子江是上涨，意思是说庄家还看好它。So what I mean is that 扬子江 today is very strong. Okay, STI index is dropping. Most of the Singapore blue chip is dropping, except Yangzijiang is going up. So what does that mean? That means market maker institutions are still favorable this stock. Okay, so let's say STI index begin to recover or rebound. I think Yangzijiang will be the first one to recover. 哦，你明白吗？所以如果是海指开始反弹的话，我相信扬子江会是先反弹哦，因为它是属于强者哦，强者的话必然先会反弹先 ，right? So it's still very strong. And Keppel DC Food Empire. 这个是 Keppel Corp，Keppel Corp 有稍微回调一些，所以 support 是差不多是在这边，我看差不多是6.4，然后 Keppel DC，Keppel DC 今天跌 ，alright， so I think support is here. So Keppel DC is considered uptrend, alright. Sometimes it pull back, Okay, when they pull back, it's always give us opportunity to buy lah. All right, previous high was $2.76. So now the price $2.13. I think still got potential. And lastly is Food Empire. Right. So Food Empire is considered still strong because the price didn't drop, stay above the 100-day moving average. Right? Just that we do not know when are they going to rebound. And 接下来是 iFast. Okay. So iFast, I think still strong. Okay. Although it's begin to pull back. So we'll see how this few days, if let's say the price. Okay. So let's say, for example, the price near the support level, I believe is the opportunity to buy. Right? 可以吗？其实这个 iFast 它的跌幅不是很大。OK， 跟之前的跌幅不一样。Right？ 所以我相信这几天的跌幅是因为整个市场不好。Right？ 所以也是给我们一个机会买进。哦，它的 support 是差不多是在差不多是5块5毛半了。OK，$5.50，可以吗？ And UMS okay, UMS still pretty strong, didn't drop as well. All right. And followed by SATS, is it? So SATS 的话是之前跟大家解释过，是通常是比较长期的，比较长期的做法了哦。所以最近它是在 support，然后它开始反弹，主力这边是主力， then 开始回调，所以现在是走横盘的状况。Alright， 所以这些是我的 watch list， 你们的 watch list 是哪一些？So what is your watch list？ 有吗？很久没有看这个股票。Alright， so downtrend，OK，so downtrend 我们就不看了啦哦，因为我们不知道说它几时是会反弹。会反弹吗？这几天 I don't know。哦，因为之前的做法是它在这边大跌很多的时候，它就开始反弹，right？所以有可能小股的做法不一样。哦，有可能小股的做法不一样，所以它在这边如果没有开始跌的话，它开始会反弹，然后又跌回，maybe，哦，所以你要注意一下啦，OK？所以其实下降趋势的做法是我本身不是很喜欢做这个下降趋势的股票，但是如果你看它的股票的话，它大跌过后，它就是会一个反弹。大跌过后，它就是会一个反弹。大跌过后，有可能它会一个反弹，可是这个反弹的话，有可能是短暂性了。Alright，所以你还是要小心哦，不要追高哦。哦，so don't chase the stock 啦，OK？when the people chase the stock, usually that is when they lose the money，可以吗？Apple is a good stock. I think every one of you know. Okay. Apple, I believe every one of you know is a good company. All right. So when is a support? Okay, support is I think is here 174. So 174 is a very strong support level. All right. So you can begin to accumulate some, okay, at the price of 174. If the price continue to drop, then the next level of the support is somewhere 166啊。哦，它有两个支撑 ，OK，所以一个是174，另外一个是166了哦。Apple 这个股票的话，基本面就不用说了，基本面是一个非常好的公司哦，所以如果你喜欢这个公司的话，其实你可以买进哦。所以174，另外一个是166。 Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. So how do you think about Coca-Cola? All right, so recently got pullback, okay, near support, all right. Will they rebound? Okay, here the resistance now. So we'll see how, will they break through? If they break through, then I think the price may continue. But previously breakthrough, it came down back, all right, so we'll see how. But overall, it's a good company as well. Right. AMD. AMD, probably the support, I think here. The price 100 is considered support as well, all right? So if you like this stock, I think $100 you can accumulate in the stages, okay? The next support is 96, around 96, right? So this is what we call that US stock, AMD. So there are two support level. One is 100, all right? Another one is $96. Okay, so you can actually begin to accumulate some, right? So 之前，所以股票是很奇妙哦。你看它有上就有跌，有上就有跌，有上就有跌。Alright, can you see that? Go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so if you don't buy now, are you going to buy later? So you can buy now actually if you wanted to. Alright, so just accumulate $100 if they drop $96 again. Alright, 可以吗？ So you have to be patient. BAC, Bank of America. Is it Bank of America? So how do you think about Bank of America? So Bank of America begin to recover this few weeks, all right? So you can see the price sloping up. So if you like this company, you can accumulate as well, all right? But the price is a bit slow lah. Oh, the price is a bit slow, right? But 整体来说是它是慢慢开始走向这个上升趋势的状况哦。Alright, so it's quite a positive sign. Okay, so the price is also very attractive lah, very cheap. Okay, if you like this company, you can accumulate actually. Alright, so they give us an opportunity lah. RH Petroleum, RH Petrogas. Okay, this guy is not moving. How do you think? Will they move or not? 所以这只是 RH Petrogas 跟这个 Rex International 差不多相似，可是 RH Petrogas 它还没有跑，它会跑吗？其实我也是不知道，不确定。所以通常这个股票的话是 speculative 比较多啦，所以你们就是要小心哦。Alright。所以如果你问我的话，玩玩就好了，哦，玩玩就好。Alright, so just play for fun now, because this is for speculative lah. Alright, because REC International already moved, right? RH Petrogas is still not moving yet. The other stock, penny stock is Geo Energy, is not moving yet also. 所以这只的话也是 speculative, right? There are many people like this stock for speculative lah. Okay, it's not moving yet. Okay, it's not moving yet. All right. So just for your information for your informations. All right. So just be careful if you buy because it's still downtrend. But because of the geoenergy is coin industry. In US, the coin industry is bullish. So I'm not sure the geoenergy will influenced by the US market or not. So you can monitor. So you can put this stock into your watch list and monitor. All right. Amazon. All right. So yeah, the price is attractive. So if again, this is a good company that I have shown you just now, right? Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Amazon, Tesla. So these are the fundamental good company. So now price pullback, Amazon, I think give you opportunity to buy. Right? So you can see the price quite consistently rebound when they touches the brown color line. Okay, so now they touches brown color line. So you can consider, okay, you can consider. And then followed by Microsoft. Right, so Microsoft, they broke down. So the next support level is where? Probably somewhere here. $312. How do you think? 312块是一个 support level，可以吗？ So Microsoft and followed by Google. So these are the stock actually give you opportunity to buy lah. Google also, when is the support? Google support is somewhere here. 131.6. 131.6. Uptrend still intact. All right. So we see how today, let's say tonight, if the price rebound, you can begin to accumulate 了。所以今晚你们看美国市场，如果它又开始反弹的话，其实你们可以进一些，尤其是好公司的股票啦 ，Google、Apple、Meta、Microsoft 还有这个亚马逊，好不好？Intel 最近的话有反弹，so we take a look. Intel is quite interesting. So the price is actually sloping up. Okay. So when is the support? Support is somewhere here 啦。So 做股票其实是不难的，你看，股票有上有下，有上有下，有上有下，上下上下 ，right？ So 现在今晚或者是明晚呢，你们注意一下 ，right？ I think it's a great opportunity for you to buy 啦，tonight or tomorrow night，OK？Tonight or tomorrow night， 可以吗？So it's very obvious you are not going to buy near the top, right? 所以很多人是在高点买进，他在高点的时候买进，高位 ，OK？ 所以现在开始跌回，那你就准备了进场的时候，每一次跌回的时候是进场的机会 ，right？ 所以其实买股票是不难的，卖股票会比较难 ，OK？ 当它涨的时候 ，OK？当它涨的时候，你就会跟自己说：“诶，为什么当初不要买更多？”当它跌的时候，诶，为什么你买太多？所以同样的，就是你会有这种的想法，right? So it's actually not difficult, right? Okay, so pull back you buy, okay, rebound you sell, pull back you buy, rebound you sell, okay. So that's why your timing must be very accurate. Like for example, if you bought at the peak, if you don't sell, okay, if you don't sell, what will happen? The price will pull back, right? Pull back. If the price go down further, then you become panic, then you sell at the bottom. 所以很多人就是这样的做法啦。比如说这边 很多人有可能会卖在低点。Alright，因为为什么呢？因为它的价格一直跌，一直跌，哦，然后跌破这个200天的平均线，他们就 panic 了，panic 就是在这边卖，连隔天就反弹了，right？所以我的建议你就是说，要么你就在上面卖，然后下面买，上面卖，下面买，上面卖，下面买。OK，所以这个情绪的话，情绪很重要啊。如果你一旦这个 timing 不对的话连你要不要买进的话会比较困难一点。So the timing is important 啊。So once your timing is wrong then it's very difficult for you to buy. Alright, OK，就比如说，let's say for example, if you sell if you sell on this day. If you sell on this day, then the next day they rebound. Will you buy back? Normally, most of the people will not buy back because they already lost money. Okay, lost money, you ask him to buy back, obviously they will not 啦。所以这个 timing 很重要啦。OK，所以如果你可以在之前卖出，或者是比较早卖出的话，then 隔天它反弹的话，你还是可以就是准备进场，不然的话你还没有消化昨天才卖亏钱，今天它涨的话，你要买吗？通常很多人是不会买啦。Okay, so that's a problem that most of the people have. Alright. Okay, Tesla. Tesla already went up. Okay. So can you see Tesla already went up? Okay, when is the support? Support is here long. If you want to buy, I think somewhere here long. 所以要看今晚，如果今晚它没有跌破的话，so you have to see tonight 啦。Tonight if the price didn't break down, continue to stay above 260, then you can begin to accumulate around 260. Okay, but the best part to buy is here. Okay, the best part to buy is when the price was around 223, 21. 所以你们要学会看图表，所以你们才可以准确的在哪里买进因为现在它已经上很多了，所以你只可以买它 pullback 的时候，差不多是260块，可以吗？260 is a support level, and then Palantir. So Palantir also near support level. Right. So there are two levels actually. 一个是$14.50, the other one is $14. So there are two support level. So that's why I say either tonight or tomorrow night. Okay, either tonight or tomorrow night lah. So you just stand by lah. 可以吗？ So in fact, Palantir is actually moved in a sideway. Okay, consolidation. All right, consolidation is actually what I mean is that means we have no idea whether the price will break through or break down. Can you see my previous drawing? 所以有两种说法啦 either 突破或者是跌破 OK，but 现在还早所以它有两个 support level， 一个是14块5毛，另外一个是14块，可以吗？ One is $14.50, the other one is 14 cents. Right, so you can monitor this stock, right? Because they move in the sideway now. Right, okay, so let me move on to my slide. So this is a US stock, okay? VIST still strong, the energy. New Oriental 这个是香港股9901。Alright, so 9901 is still pretty strong. Okay, one of the strongest Hong Kong stock, one of the stronger China stock listed in Hong Kong. So 现在有 pullback，有可能是一个机会。Alright, support 这边 42.13. Alright. Then Li Auto EV stock is dropping also. So Li Auto, are they in the support level? Yes, they are in the support level. All right. So if the price didn't drop, stay above $38, I think it's opportunity as well. 可以吗？所以它是走横盘的状况 Li Auto。Then 还有这个 XPeng XPE。So XPeng 的话，跌回 alright, so you can see the price actually break below the support level. So when is the next support? Somewhere around here, is it? Right. So the next support is somewhere around $60, I think. 60 Hong Kong dollars. These are Hong Kong listed. Right. Okay. So these are Hong Kong stock. Right. So next, let me move on to this slide 2023. Like what I mentioned, ignore the news. So I has been consistent. I always advise you to ignore the news. Reason is because that the problem that the retail investor have is always read the news. So when you read the news, then you become confused. But when I show you the chart, right, actually there are a lot of opportunity for you to buy. 所以刚才你可以看到我刚才说你很多这个图表，很多这个股票啊，其实很多股票它已经回调哦，所以你就等待这几天买入，你明白吗？所以如果你一直看这个新闻的话，你就会害怕。当你害怕的时候，你就不敢买进。哦，很多散户就是这样，他会等到这个股票涨了很多的时候，他才买进。那时候就他们开始输钱了，他因为是在高点买进嘛。你要明白说，很多好的股票是在不确定性的时候涨幅。哦，so you have to understand a lot of stock rebound, okay, rebound during the uncertain time. Like for example, this few days, uncertainty is always like that. So that's why ignore the news. Okay, so my suggestion to you, use price action to look at the chart. Okay, use the price action to identify when to buy. Okay, and then when to sell. All right, because what we are looking at is the real data. And the stock chart is actually driven by the human psychology behavior. 所以我们看的东西其实是 real data 来的哦 the real chart. So why we use price action is because it will help us to spot the chart pattern. So stock may move in a sideways and then break through. So we want to buy when the price break through, and then we sell when the price break down. Okay. More effective reason is because that we are looking at the real data. So 这个是不会改变的。所以当我们看这个数据是真的话，它是 accurate. So that means data is real. That means what? Is accurate. Alright. So that's why you need to learn how to look at the chart, and you need to learn how to identify the chart pattern to take advantage on the stock market to make money from the retail investor who are always read the news. All right, so you have to understand the retail investor who read the news and the retail investor who look at the chart. Okay, who has the advantage? Of course, the people who look at the chart. So give you another example, price actions, okay, will help you to identify when to buy. Okay, and when the market is selling down, it will also show you when to sell. Okay, downtrend, market is downtrend, okay, plus key support, and then sell signal. So this is price action. So let me introduce you 14-hour online training called Mastering Price Action. Why is it still online? Some people ask. It's because very simple. It will help you to save your time. You don't need to spend time to travel down to the town area. All right. And you can prepare your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or tea break at your home conveniently. So you can attend the online class at your home in front of your computer. You get what I mean? So that's why it saves your time. And a lot of people think that price action is for short term, but price action is actually cover all the time frame. Okay, price action cover long term time frame. Price action also cover mid-term time frame, and price action also cover short-term time frame. So it cover all the time frame. All right. So for example, okay, if you know a good company to buy, all right, good company to buy, but you have problem to identify when to buy. So you need to combine with the price action strategy. Then it will give you best price or best time to buy. All right. So you have to understand in stock market, they have two bigger school. One is fundamental analysis. The other one is technical analysis, means price action. If you can combine both strategy together, it will give you a very good quality investment trade. Because why? Fundamental analysis give you idea what company to buy. Price action give you idea when to buy. So both combined together, it will give you a very good quality trade investment. And you have to understand stock market have three important elements, okay, namely buy strategy and trade management and then followed by sell strategy. All right. Now I can tell you that a lot of people focus their time on the buying strategy. 很多人他的做法就是他一直寻找这个买入的信号。其实你们浪费太多时间在找这个买入的信号。买股票其实不难呐，然后你一按他就买了，有钱他就买了。OK， 你明白吗？可是很多人他就是不会卖。所以股市有一句名言，就是会买是徒弟，会卖才是师傅。所以今天我要告诉你们说，你们的做法从开始到现在都是错误了。所以今天如果你要提升或者是做不一样类似的做法的话，就是在这个课程。Okay, so if you want to improve how you do things, all right, this is the class, okay, that you must attend. Because what I'm going to do is that I'm going to focus more on the selling strategy. All right, I will teach you when to sell, why you need to sell, how many to sell, okay, and when to sell. So this is important. If you don't sell, okay, you will lose money in the stock market, because the problem that you have is that you choose the wrong stock also. Okay, and then you do not know when to sell. right? That is the biggest challenge that you need to overcome lah. So that's why this class is suitable for people who do not know how to sell. Okay, and like what I mentioned, you need to deal with the stock that you have buy. So 就是好像如果你生了孩子的话，你要养他们嘛，哦，所以他们如果有问题的话，哦，功课上有问题啦，哦，如果是他的行为上有问题啊，你们还是要解决是吗？是你的孩子，OK？同样的股票哦，当你一买进的时候哦，OK？Then 你就要 deal with it. So what do I mean by that? When I say deal with it, that means you need to manage your trade. Okay, how are you going to manage? Are you going to reduce the position when the market no good? Are you going to add position when the market is good? All right. Are you going to sell away? Okay, when you make money, or will you sell away when the stock price going down? 所以这些东西 trade management 也是很重要。You have to deal with it because you already bought. There's nothing much you can do unless you sell away the stock immediately. 哦，就是好像你把这个孩子生出来了过后，没有办法的，你还是要养他 ，OK？你还是要给他教育，你还是要给他爱。哦，这些东西跟买股票一样哦，你要 OK manage 哦，你要 manage 它。So that is why a lot of people they don't manage, they just buy and then leave it there. So that's not the right way 啦。所以今天如果你想要改善你在这个股票市场哦，继续就是说一直在亏钱很无助的话 ，then 你一定要来上这个课程了哦。So in this class, right, I will teach you or I will show you what is my indicator that I has been using. And then I will show you how to take advantage using the price actions strategy to identify when to buy and when to sell so that it will help you to increase your winning trade. So these are what I call the objective that I'm going to cover. And of course, I will also teach you what is price action from A to Z. So what do I mean by from A to Z? That means the process lah. So the process is very important. Okay, that means the process, how I choose the stock, how I buy the stock, how many to buy, how many to sell, when to sell, how to sell, why I need to sell. So all this process, I will show you step by step how I do things, which you can't learn from the school. Okay, so example, if you study in the old school, all right, the old school, okay, your teacher will never teach you how to make money in the stock market. Only in this class, okay, I will show you how the professionals, trader or investor, invest in the stock market in a proper way with a systematically way. Okay, so this is what I call the process. For example, if you want your children to do well in the school, you send your children to the tuition class. Okay, when they come back, you monitor their homework, you ask them to do revision, and then you ask them to repeat the process again. So this is what I mean, the process that you need to learn. Okay, and a lot of people, they don't focus on the process. Okay, they focus on what? They focus on emotion. Okay, because they read too much news. All right, so that's why the process is important, which I'm going to show you what to buy, okay, when to buy, how to buy, and why you need to buy. Okay, same thing, what to sell, when to sell, how many to sell, why you need to sell. Okay, so all this process will be covered in this class. Okay, what to buy, when to buy, how to buy, and why you need to buy. All right, and then same thing here, I will show you what to sell, when to sell, and how to sell, right, and why you need to sell. All right, so these are the process that you will never learn in any other place. So that's why I say take the opportunity right now. So this class will be happen on October this year, from 19 to 20 October, Thursday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and one full Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on 21st October. The full cost price is 1,620 for foreigner. 所以如果你是外国人的话，你要付1620块了哦。当然，如果你是新加坡人的话，below 40 years old and permanent resident, you can get 50% grant and save $750. So remaining 50%, you can claim using the SkillsFuture so that you can attend the class for free. All right. And if you are Singaporean above 40 years old, you can get up to 70% grant, save $1,050. Remaining 30%, you can claim using the SkillsFuture so that you can attend the class for free. So that's why I say this class is different from others. If you go outside, some people charge you $4,000 to $5,000 cash and you have to pay by yourself. And they are teaching you the same thing. So if you are smart, okay, you think carefully, why not you attend this class, which you can claim using the SkillsFuture. You can also get the grant up to 70%. Why not? Okay, so that's why I say this opportunity you must share with your friend, your family member, okay, your colleague, all right, so that they can enjoy the grant as well, because the government already given. It's your money because you pay the tax. You pay the tax. All right. Now the government give this opportunity to you. All right. You must take. If you don't take, it will be taken back by the government. You get what I mean? Okay. So you think carefully. All right. So testimonial, I will not going through because there are too many. Okay, so my suggestion to you is that you can Google my name called Caleb Gan in the Google, and there are plenty of the testimonial, so you can take time to read. All right, so this is some testimonial. All right, Kwan mentioned that he has attended the class and then improved his winning rate, okay, for the stock trading. Okay, Sherman agree with Ong. Okay, he has attended the class, also benefited. So it also helped him to improve his trading by twofold, which is double his winning rate. He also recommend this class to every one of you who have not attended the class as well. So Ong, okay, recognize the course is good, to attend. And this is some testimonial, which I will not going through as well, because like what I mentioned, there are many testimonial. And the good thing is that this is not a new class, because the previous student already feedback to me what to improve, how should I teach so that it will help the beginner, the intermediate, the advanced trader to absorb, okay, what I has been teaching. So when you come in, it will make things easier for you, because thanks to the ex-student who feedback to me what should I improve. So when you come in, it will make things much more easier for you to learn, although you are at a very old age. All right, so I have students more than 70 years old. They still can attend the class through the online, and then they can benefit from the class. So the frequent asked question is that no subscription of any software for this class. You can use your own charting tools. If you don't have any charting tools, I have the free web-based, charting tool that I can share with you. And for value investor, which I already explained, it will help you to identify when is the best time to buy the stock and when is the best time to sell the stock based on price actions. And it also suitable for beginner, because a basic candlestick will be taught in this class. For experienced trader, you will discover, okay, the advanced strategy that I have never seen any stock guru or any book talk about this strategy, which I have discovered throughout my investment career. And I can't wait to share this advanced strategy with you, which have a very high winning rate. And price action can be applied on the bull market and bear market. It's suitable for stock market, forex, future, commodity, cryptocurrency, gold, silver, anything about stock chart you can apply using the price action strategy. But like what I explained to you, the IBF grant is not permanent. Okay, it will be terminated by the government anytime. So that's why I say you need to take the opportunity right now, okay, to register for the class. If you don't attend, okay, then you'll miss out the opportunity lah. So the assessment, okay, is super easy. All right, why is that so? Because if you compare with other class is only teaching you the theory. Okay, that means you need to memorize. Okay, but in my class, you no need to memorize because my class is practical based on logic. Okay, what do I mean by based on logic? Logic means that 2 plus 2 equal to 4. You no need to memorize. Okay, so that's why every one of the student can pass the assessment without any issue, even though some of them already more than 70 years old. You get what I mean? So after class, okay, what I can do to support you is to help you, all right, to share with you the latest stock market update for Singapore market, US and Hong Kong. I will also discuss with you the major indices, including S&P 500, Dow Jones, and STI index and Hang Seng index. This is important so that every week you can get to see me, all right, to share with you what is my thought about the stock market so that you can relearn and refresh about the stock market movement. And this is my commitment to you every week, all right? So this is after class support, and I will share with you my stock watch list as well so that I'll be able to help you to analyze your own stock, okay, based on the price action strategy, again, to identify when to buy and when to sell. So this is a good deal for you, okay, after class support. So my message to you is that winner take action, loser make excuses. You will regret and miss out the opportunity. Again, like what I explained, the IBF grant and the skill future is not permanent. If you don't use it, okay, it will be taken back, all right, by the governments. And if money is not the issue, okay, I don't see any problem lah. Okay, why? Okay, if you say that money is a problem, but I can tell you money is not a problem. Reason is because that you can claim using IBF grant and you can also use your skill future to pay, all right? So money is not the issue, okay? Money not issue. If you talk about timing is an issue, no time, okay? Time also no issue because this is an online class. So you can attend the class in front of your computer at your home, all right? So it saves your time already. You can prepare your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and tea break at your home. So timing is not the issue anymore. So that's why I say I don't see any problem, okay? All right? Unless you choose not to, okay, receive the new knowledge, then I have nothing to say lah. Okay, but I have last message for you. It won't impact me, all right, but it may impact you personally. Reason is because that I can continue to do my own remiser business. I can continue to invest my own money, okay, but for you, okay, it may impact you personally. Reason is because, all right, example, this is me, and I intend to transfer the skill set to you, but you choose not to accept, all right, then what will happen to you? Then you become smaller and smaller in terms of your knowledge, right? Because why? Because like what I explained, if you have attended some other classes before, okay, stock market is dynamic, stock market keep changing. You need to keep upgrading yourself, all right? 所以活到老学到老 ，OK？现在如果你可以，就是说，不用付钱 ，OK？因为有 IBF Grant 78仙，还有这个 Skill Future 38仙，你都可以用，不用付钱的话，为什么你还不要来上 ？OK？所以你想一下，所以如果你不上的话，那你的经验、你的知识会越来越小哦，你的人格也是会越来越小。So the skill set, right, that I intend to transfer to you, right, it will stick with you forever. OK，当我们讲到这个知识哦，当我把这个知识传授给你的时候哦，这个知识会永远在你的脑海里哦，你随时都可以使用的。OK，它不会不见掉的。OK，它不会不见掉的。So that's why you have to understand the skill set is important. Why the successful people always transfer their skill set to their next generation, so that their next generation can make more money and more money. You get what I mean? 所以你要了解说，很多普通家庭出身哦，他们很害怕，OK，教他们的孩子做股票，因为他怕他的孩子亏钱。But 你要了解说，哦，如果你现在不教他的话，OK，最重要就是教他要管理风险，哦，管理风险，OK，因为这个课程会讲到怎样管理风险才来做好股票。所以你的责任就是可以把这个好的知识传授给你所爱的人，这样的话，你的家里越来越就是会享受到这个很好的 skill set 来帮助你的家庭improve 在这个 investment 这个东西，好不好？So next, let me show you how to register for the class. You go to your chat room, all right? Alex, can you copy the link? If there's no link, how to register? Alex?
Which link?
Registration page. If not, how to
Hold on,
register? Yeah. How to register? You tell me. You need to write down
yeah.
before. Yeah. You need to write down before. Okay, next time you can
Hi everyone. Actually, you can scan this QR code to register this course. Next course date will be on 19th and 20th of October and the 21st October. So you can scan this QR code to register yourself if you are keen. Let me also type this link in the Zoom chat.
So Alex, can you show them how to claim using the what we call that skill future? Are you able to show them?
Okay, so everyone, this one is a link. If you cannot scan this QR code,
Alex,
you can just click this one.
Sorry, Alex, can you hold on first? Let me show them how to register. Okay, so this is the registration page. So you go to your chat room, all right? 你去你的这个 chat room，然后 click on 这个 link，OK？Then 你 click on 这个 link 了过后，这个是 registration page。OK， 这个是 registration page。Then 你就 select 那个日期，you select the date. If you cannot decide on a date, my suggestion to you is that you proceed to register to secure the seat first. All right, then you can what we call that register first, and then you decide later. All right, so that my colleague can follow up with you. 所以如果你在这个日期不能做决定的话，你继续的 register 不要紧了等一下你才做决定。你先 register 把这个位置锁定先 ，OK， 这个是最重要，然后你才做决定。所以 next you just key in your information, your name, contact number, and then your mailing address is important, all right? So that we will send you the physical note lah, okay? To what we call it, to your mailing address. And the cost fee, which I already explained in detail, all right? So if you have any questions, you can ask Alex later. Alex will show you how to claim using the skill future as well later. And company sponsor, you can ignore, okay? Lastly, okay, this payment mode is important. So if you want to claim the remaining 30% skill future, you tick on the skill future. and make sure you click on the submit button. Okay, like what I explained to you, if you cannot decide on the date, okay, if you do not know whether you have SkillsFuture or not, like what I explained to you, you proceed to register. It's okay, so that my colleague will help you to check later. 所以如果你不确定你有没有 SkillsFuture，OK，你不知道那个 date 你可不可以上，不要紧的，你先 register 先。所以到时候我的同事会帮你 check，然后才回复你。OK，这个是最重要，先锁定你的位置先，好不好？So if you don't have a SkillsFuture, you can pay using Visa card, PayNow and PayLah, and then proceed to submit. Click on the submit button to secure the seat. All right. So that's all from me, everyone. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to see you from the other side. Okay. Alex, can you take over from here, Alex? Yeah.
Sure, thank you.
Thank
Hi
you,
everyone. So
everyone.
this is a form you can register. Just click the link which I sent in the Zoom chat, and go to this link. Just select this course, which is the next batch on the 19 and 20 October and 21st October. And then you fill your particulars, and then scroll down. You can choose either way, either pay now or pay now, and click submit. Very simple. So this is the form actually you are going to see if you click the link I sent you. If you cannot make a decision, it's okay. You can always after that you can send a email to this email. Send a query email to this email, so we'll answer for you if you want to decide later. But anyway, this one for such course, the seats is limited because the maximum class size is 40 packs. So it comes with a first come first serve. So if you're keen, you can register now to reserve your seats. Please take note the net payment is this amount because we are going to apply the subsidy for you. So if you're a citizen about 40 years old, then the net payment including GST is 570. If you are PR or citizen below 40, the net payment from your side is 870. The remaining we are going to claim from IBF. Jeff, for the price